Welcome to the Goddesses of Social Work podcast. I am Renita Davis, licensed clinical social worker in the states of Alabama, Louisiana, Florida, Idaho, Colorado, and Arkansas, board-approved social work clinical supervisor in Alabama and Louisiana, and facilitator of the Goddesses of Social Work Supervision community. I have been a social worker for almost 25 years and a clinical social worker for over a decade. I received my Bachelor of Social Work from Auburn University in 1998 and my Master of Social Work from the University of Alabama in 1999. Social work is all I know. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to write a book chapter where I would interview social workers about their social work journeys. My own social work journey at the time had reached its pinnacle heights, but then the entire globe went on lockdown and everything changed. Since then, my social work journey has taken some much needed pivots. In 2020, I was approached to begin a supervision group, not realizing that it would become this beautiful social work supervision community full of social workers from a myriad of fields within the profession, from different backgrounds, ages, and experiences. I call us the Goddesses of Social Work. Don't get me wrong, we have some men who join our supervision community from time to time, but for the most part, social work is a female-led profession, and our community represents what the profession overall looks like. Although I have 2 decades of experience in this field, I have learned so much from these women and men working toward their clinical licensure. One of the most important lessons I have learned is that social work community is important. Whether you are just starting out, smack dab in the middle of your career, or been doing this thing for a while like I have, social work community is important. Members of the Goddesses of Social Work community often say that it is important to them to hear that other social workers who may not be working in the same field as they are experiencing similar issues with clients, colleagues, or even their own stuff like biases or imposter syndrome. What I learned from the Goddesses was that hearing other social workers' stories was important to their own personal and social work professional development. So, recalling the opportunity that seemed to have been lost when the pandemic hit to write a book chapter interviewing social workers about their social work journeys, the inspiration to begin the Goddesses of Social Work podcast was created. The healing of being in community just felt too good to keep to ourselves, especially after witnessing those outside of our community attending the continuing education presentations that we offer say time and time again how much they resonated with the stories those in our community offer when they put on their presentations. Being in clinical supervision isn't for everyone. It takes time, effort, and money, and or it's not everyone's goal to pursue clinical licensure. That, however, should not negate the experience of community. So we invite you to join our community, one interview at a time, with members of the Goddesses of Social Work, past and present. Listen to their stories, be inspired by their journeys, and know that you are not alone out here in this big old social work profession. Please note, this podcast is not a substitute for supervision or consultation. You should always follow the NASW Code of Ethics and your state guidelines regarding supervision or consultation. This is an offering to get the stories of social workers out there and to inspire you to live your best social work life ever.